3, 2, 1. What's up, world? What's up, world? Sorry for the technical difficulties, man. Sorry about that. Hey, man, ain't nothing in life perfect, man. Everything happened for a reason. We back on, man. 1’s podcast where you get the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. Well, at least in our minds. I'm your host, Murphy. Got my co-host, Roy James here. Got my brother, BC, Brian Carruthers. Got my other brother, Thomas Andrews, a.k.a. Trig, Tell the Truth. So, man, hey, jumping back in, guys. Upset week alert. Eagles and the 49ers both fell down. That's kind of just recapping the show, what we've already been talking about. We kind of jumped on the Jets and Eagles, Browns and 49ers. So with those topics, we're going to come back to those topics, hit them again just to give everybody a refresher. But I got a daunting question. What team is the number one defense in the NFL currently, right now at the moment?
Oh, Murph,
You asking?
that's an easy answer. The Cleveland Browns, easy. Well, I
Okay.
mean, what else do we need to say? They hold teams to the fewest points allowed. Um, they're so strong on all phases, right? So what they do is they stifle the running game, and then they have a good secondary to limit your air yards as well. So when you look at the totality of the defenses out there, it's definitely the Cleveland Browns. They can rush the passer, like I said, they can stop the run, and they have a great secondary. So yeah, Cleveland Browns, book it.
Okay, Trig. What's your take, Trig? BC, Trig.
Uh, I agree.
I'm
I
gonna jump
agree.
on
No,
and
no,
say,
no. I was looking at some. I
go ahead.
go ahead, BC. I'm gonna let you go. I agree with
I'm gonna
Roy
go with the
with
Ravens.
the Cleveland. I like them too, but go
I'm
ahead.
gonna go with the
I like the
Ravens.
Cleveland
I'm gonna
Browns.
go with the Ravens.
I like I like the Cleveland Browns because they number one in pass defense. They fourth in the rush, third in points allowed. They held the Bengals to 3 points, held the Titans to 3 points, and held San Francisco to 17 points, with San Francisco averaging over 30 points a game. So I got to go with Zadarius Smith and Miles Garrett. I think Miles Garrett right there with Nick Bosa, TJ Watt, and all three of them are better than the guy from the Cowboys. What the dude name is from the Cowboys? What's his name?
Michael Michael Parsons.
Who?
Michael Parsons. Yeah, those three are better than Michael Parsons.
Go ahead, BC.
Again, I'm gonna have to go with the Ravens, man. Only 5 touchdowns allowed through week 5. I know this week they gave up a couple touchdowns, but I gotta go with the Ravens. I mean, Browns and Ravens in the same division. I think it's gonna come down, towards the end of the season. I just see the longevity in the Ravens defense a little better lasting throughout the season.
Got you, man. I have to definitely agree with all of you all, man. Well, not all of y'all, Roy and Trig, man. I see y'all boys did y'all homework. Um, Cleveland Browns number one in so many categories right now, leading defense. Some of the categories they just lean in. Let me read these stats off for you. They have the number one against the pass, the number one in yards per game, number one in points allowed all season. They've only allowed 77 points all season. Number one total yards given up. They've only given up 1,000 yards. Second is Dallas Cowboys. They're at 1,460 yards. So the next place is basically 460 yards behind them. And so they're number one against the pass, only giving up 600 yards in the air. Dallas is at 843, second. So Cleveland Browns, they've been bad so long. They got a lot of first-round draft picks. They win defense. Myles Garrett is leading the way on the defense. But to BC's point, Baltimore is ranked number 2 in a lot of different other categories. So I
Yeah.
definitely like off the cusp. Number one offense in the NFL right now.
Miami.
Oh, Miami Dolphins. That's easy.
Miami
Go
Dolphins.
ahead,
Miami
Trig.
Dolphins.
I
Miami
know you
Dolphins.
got a lot to say about those boys.
Yeah, no, I mean that shit self-explanatory, man. The Dolphins, they going crazy, crazy.
But yeah,
The
yeah.
the Dolphins put
But
off.
Roy, you can't. You going Dolphins, but you were just on the 49ers train.
No, I like the
Purdy let him
49ers
down
too,
this
but the
week.
question was who has the best offense? I mean, that's who got the best offense. I'm
The
still rocking with
the
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 49ers. That ain't
Dolphins,
changed.
I think no, my bad, Roy. I think they 1A and 1B for the simple fact of both of them super powerful. You feel
Hey,
what I'm
Tree, you got to
saying?
back up a little
Like
bit, man. We're gonna have to do it back right there. You
right
good right
there.
there. Go ahead.
All right, all right, all right. But I think both of them super powerful with from top to bottom. San Francisco probably got a better offensive line, but the weapons that Miami have on the outside, and then with the rookie A Chain going crazy, along with Mostert going, it's like anybody they plug in the backfield go crazy. Just how it used to be in San Francisco, when any running back they put back there, they go crazy. Miami got the same thing going on, so I like them like 1A, 1B, San Fran, Miami, but Tyreek, my favorite player, so I got to go.
And then you also got
I
to
got a question
understand
for
that
you.
Mike McDaniels is an understudy of Kyle Shanahan, and we talking about products
Yeah,
of the
you can
system.
see it. You can
Miami is
see it.
going. Miami has a lot of prolific playmakers on the outside, and Jalen Waddle, Tyreek Hill. Tyreek Hill probably arguably the number one wide receiver in the NFL currently. He's been doing it for years. Um, and then Miami's defense is
Braxton
playing well too.
Berrios.
Miami's defense is going crazy too
Barrios.
now. Like
And
Miami ain't just
They getting Jalen Ramsey back.
I think
Jalen Ramsey
I
coming back
Yeah.
this season.
Jalen Ramsey coming back. Yeah, he was
Yeah,
only supposed to
this
miss
season.
like 6 games. Jalen Ramsey on his way back.
I thought he tore his Achilles.
No, hell
he,
no. Jalen Ramsey did
Jalen
some other
Ramsey
shit.
Achilles.
I ain't know what he hurt. I thought it was Achilles.
No, it wasn't
I think it's like
Achilles.
a hamstring. I think it's like a hamstring or something like that.
Okay. Um. All right, man. Do we probably don't have any questions from viewers audible just quite yet.
So Murph,
Yes.
I got a question for you.
Yep.
Who is the leading and who's leading in the MVP race? Let's start there.
Who's leading in the MVP race? That's
Right.
easy. The leading MVP candidate is Patrick Mahomes, without a doubt. He's he here they go. I see all the reactions. But hear me out. All right. The Patrick Mahomes he's won two MVPs already, league MVPs. He's won 2 Super Bowls. He's
We're
at the
talking
top
about
of
this year, though. We're talking about this year.
okay, we talk about this year. We'll talk about this year. I mean, he's number one he's in number one in a few categories. He's number 2 in some other categories. He's to Triggs' point. He said that Brock Purdy threw for 1,400 yards. Well, Patrick Mahomes is at 1,600 yards. He's got 200 more yards than Brock Purdy, who jumped into the top 5. He's got 11 touchdowns with 5 interceptions. His rating
That's the kick.
is a 95.7 overall
He-
rating, and I'm not
Purdy's
into Q.
better.
And that's not QBR. That's just ratings. So it's QBR, then there's
Yeah,
ratings. He's just grading out at
yeah.
an 8%. His completion percentage, he's almost at 70% completion rate. So that means every time he throws the ball, a 70% chance it's going to get caught. So he's putting the ball in the right areas. He's putting him in the right positions. He's also using his legs. He's averaging 30 yards a game running the ball. It's not saying a lot, but that means those 30 yards when you need to, 3rd and 6 and scramble and get a first down. He's got 2 games where he's throwing over 300 yards. He's number 3 passing yards per game. And honestly, no matter what you say, he's got subpar receivers. No matter which way you want to go with it. And as much as I love
He has the
Marquez
best
Valdez
tight end
Scantling,
in history.
He has,
He
hometown
has the
kid,
best
and
tight end in history.
he has the best tight end, but in this game, you got to have wide receivers. Like that's just, I
They
mean,
won the
it's going
Super Bowl without
and
wide receivers.
We'll go real world and fantasy. We'll go real world and fantasy world. Try playing fantasy football with no receivers. Like, come on, man. Do you have Patrick Mahomes starting on any of your fantasy leagues? Okay,
They
it's
won.
argument
Also,
about
Does he
that.
Murph,
have no
Exactly.
Murph,
And
Murph,
receivers?
I
Murph,
rest my
Yeah,
Murph.
case
I got,
right
I
there.
got,
Ball.
Nah, I'll
I got.
let whoever want to take the floor, I'll let you take the floor, man. But I rest my case.
I I'll take
Murph,
the floor.
we
I'm a,
we we've had several debates, and you've always said this is fantasy. This is real football. So, are we talking real football? Or are we talking fantasy?
Uh,
oh,
I'm talking both. I'm talking the fact
I-
that Patrick Mahomes he's killing it in fantasy, and y'all don't have none of his receivers on y'all team.
okay. Let me
No,
just
Rasheed
punch you
Rice
right
is
here.
stepping up. But go ahead, Trick. Go ahead. I'll let Trick go.
Rasheed Rice is that's irrelevant. I agree with Murph. They don't have no receivers. All them trash. All them
Okay,
trash.
Yes,
thank you, Trick.
So,
we
Thank you
all
for
agree
telling
on
the
that.
but
truth.
Well,
hold on,
I
no,
ain't
I ain't
say
gonna
hold
they
say
on, hold
everybody.
on.
trash,
NBA is cool,
but
but go
But
thank
ahead.
you for
they
telling the
trash.
truth.
No,
They
no,
don't have
no,
number one
no, they're
receivers
trash,
like other teams.
brother. They trash. But um uh they won the Super Bowl. You can't use that excuse when a team just won the Super Bowl last year without any receivers. So it doesn't matter. The only receiver they had was Juju, and he trash. So that
They had
doesn't
Miko
Juju trash.
Hardman.
He
Yeah, they had Miko
trash.
last year.
But we not
Trash.
Miko Hardman is trash, bro. We talking about
Kadarius
yes, Murph.
Tony
Please, just
trash.
let me
Kadarius
get
Tony is
Kadarius
trash.
Yes,
Tony
big
super trash.
trash.
He won't be in the NFL long. He won't be in the NFL long. Hold on, but just let me get to
I had
my
to turn
point
my hat
on
for
what I
y'all.
was saying. You can't use that excuse for a team when they just won the Super Bowl without any receivers last year. So that's dead. But I want to get into one more thing before I get into my thing. You said uh Brock Purdy is leading Patrick Mahomes in every category except yards. That's it, 200 yards. He has 5 interceptions. He has one. His rating, Brock Purdy rating is 111. He's completing 70% of his passes. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. He's better. Brock Purdy is playing better than Patrick Mahomes. But let me
No,
get
no,
into
no.
my
How many touchdowns, passing touchdowns does he have?
10.
He's
One
not
more.
leading in
That's
every
it.
category. He's
Okay,
not
so
leading in
one
yards and
more. Oh,
touchdowns. Yards and touchdowns.
okay.
He's not
That's
leading in
fine.
them.
That's fine. That's fine. You got me. You got
I'm
me
a
there. Cool.
I'm gonna throw a
But
little wrench in
let
that
me
real
get
quick.
into.
Can I throw a
Okay,
Let him
go
wrench?
ahead.
finish, BC. Let him finish. Let him finish. Oh, I want to hear this.
Oh,
Let him
because I'm
finish because
gonna get into
he barking
my
up Patrick Mahomes'
MVP.
tree, and I don't appreciate you barking
I
up
got
barking
since
up
we're talking
Patrick
about
Mahomes, my homie.
he's not MVP right now. But when we talk about MVP, since we're talking about
He's
what
not
Patrick Mahomes is,
MVP.
let's go. Jared Goff, 5-1, better everything than
You
Patrick
stole my
Mahomes right
guy.
now. But
You stole
Jared
my guy.
Goff, 1,600 yards, just like you. 11 touchdowns, just like you. 3 interceptions,
Three
less than you.
interceptions.
A better quarterback rating. They just went and beat the Bucks on the road. They always say Jared Goff only
No, they just
good
went and
at
lost
home.
to the Jags in London. That's what they just went and did.
That's
No,
Wayland London, the Jags. That's fine. That's fine.
but go
They
ahead. They beat
lost
the
to the
Bucks.
Jags in London, but they who lost to the Jags? Because Jared Goff only lost one game,
Oh yeah, yeah. I'm
and
thinking.
that's to
Okay, my bad.
Seattle.
My bad. My
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
apologies. That's on me.
yeah. And
I
that's
think
to
you said.
Seattle.
I'm thinking you thinking Josh Allen, but you ain't Jared Goff.
No, that's Seattle in overtime. But when they went and beat Patrick Mahomes on his own field. This Jared Goff, this a team who didn't make the playoffs, ain't made the playoffs, ain't considered nothing. When you talk about MVP, you got to talk about the most valuable player. The most valuable player
So
is Jared Goff, and it's a tie between Jared Goff and Tyreek Hill.
Ooh, he threw that curveball in
That's
there.
because I believe in co-MVPs. I believe in co-rookie of the years. So I like Jared Goff and Tyreek Hill. Tyreek Hill got 42 receptions, 814 yards, 6 touchdowns. He going for over 2,000 yards this year. I guarantee. I bet $100 right now he go
I
over a
can't
thousand,
argue. I'm a wide
over
receiver
2,000,
by
2,000.
trade. I'm a wide receiver
2,000,
by
bro.
trade.
I,
Go
I
ahead.
I
2,000.
Go
can
I
ahead,
see it.
guarantee
BC.
you this.
I can see it. I can see it. We gotta
BC,
hope
you
Tua stay
debating or you
healthy though.
agreeing? What you doing?
Go.
I'm agreeing. He actually stole my pick with Jared Goff. He led in with somebody else, but he stole my pick with Jared Goff. Jared Goff, he's definitely number one in the MVP race right now. I mean, he got the stats to prove it. Week by week, he's knocking off teams. I got to go with Jared. He's putting up big numbers
Hey,
with
Tree,
an
we
Okay,
80%
lost you
so
on camera,
no,
OTR.
so
Tree.
nobody gonna talk about Tua. Are we really gonna sit here and talk about MVP without
Ooh.
mentioning Tua?
Ooh. And
No,
he got all
Are
the
we really
Dolphins
but
having
you
gear on,
that
asked
Roy.
for.
conversation without
And he
Tua?
got all the Dolphins gear on, Roy. But go ahead, you have the
But
floor,
he
Roy. No, let him take the
go ahead.
flow. Trey.
So
It's on him.
Yeah,
Tua has 1,300, and actually I don't even know if this is as of yesterday, but this man has thrown what 10,
1,800.
11, 10 or 11 touchdowns,
14
three
touchdowns.
interceptions. How many?
14 touchdowns, 5 interceptions, 1,800 yards.
Thank you,
shit.
BC. So when you look at that type of production, right? You look at the greatest show on surf, not turf, the greatest show on surf, because we in Miami. Uh, how can Tua not be in the MVP discussion? Matter of fact, he's leading the NFL in the MVP race, right? So I mean, what else does he have to do? Tyreek Hill, Jalen Waddle, Mostert, A Chain is hurt. Like, come on, Trey, please help me
We
out,
didn't.
please.
You didn't. No, I agree with you. We usually say in MVP discussion, we say who's MVP. If we go MVP discussion, you got Tua, Brock Purdy, Jared Goff, Tyreek Hill, and Christian McCaffrey. If we talking about discussion, Murph guy's not even in the top five.
Stop,
These five
stop,
guys are.
stop, 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 stop,
Real
stop.
talk. I'm gonna
You
tell
did
you.
not
Can I
mention
just say something?
you did not mention Patrick Mahomes in the
He's not
MVP
in the top
leading.
five.
He's number
He's
He's
not in
not.
the top
one.
five. This
Who's
what
your
I'm gonna
He's
top
tell
not.
five,
you,
He's
Murph.
Trey?
not.
What my top five goals, Tyreek
That's your
Hill and
top five.
Jared Goff tied. Hold on. Tyreek Hill, Jared Goff tied. Well, Tyreek Hill, Jared Goff, um, Tua, Christian McCaffrey. How many that is four? That's 4 or 5.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Tyreek Hill, Jared
four.
Goff, Tua, Christian McCaffrey. That's four. And
Man, y'all boy, blasphemy.
I might put him at five.
Y'all
If
boys,
that's four,
blasphemy.
I'll put him
BC,
at five.
BC,
I'll put
you
him
could
at
be our
five.
statistician, BC. Google Vegas right now and who is leading the NFL MVP race. Let
You
me
mean
know
the
It's
why
gonna be
Vegas.
one
odds?
of
I
them
was
Because
just looking
Vegas,
at the odds a
hold on.
minute
Vegas
ago. Let
sets
me take.
the lines for every game. They set the lines for every
Listen,
game. That's where it's on
there's
ESPN. It's on NFL
So,
Network.
so listen.
there's no way
Hold
So
on,
that
Patrick
I just
Mahomes
need a stat.
has
BC, let me
plus
finish my
plus
point. Now,
350.
let me take the flow right now because I just heard something that I have never heard. Say that. Please tell me who's leading the MVP race.
According to
Right
Vegas.
here, they
No,
bring
this
it up.
isn't who leading the
Kansas
MVP
City
race. This
Chiefs
who has the
quarterback
odds. This is
Patrick
according to
Mahomes,
odds.
hold on, retakes the
Pat
lead
Mahomes.
for the 2003 NFL MVP award. All right, now move the screen, D, so I can see these guys. Move this so I can see
okay.
them.
That's what you do.
How
Can
can
I
you
say
skip
something?
over? Hold on, time out. Hold on, I'll let you talk. I was very quiet. I'll let you talk. Let me talk now. Now, you said that Jared Goff, Tyree Hill, Tua, and Brock Purdy are
And Christian
over
McCaffrey.
Christian
Christian McCaffrey.
McCaffrey
He definitely got to be in there.
over Patrick Mahomes, who's 5-1. They did lose one game. They lost by 1 point to the Detroit Lions. Okay, we Super Bowl hangover. We dropping banners. We dropping. Now I'm not saying because we said who's leading the race, who's the NFL
Right.
lead. Now discussion. Now that's you still cannot not put him in the discussion. Now I could see where you talking about lead, who you think's in the lead, XYZ, which Patrick Mahomes is still playing year after year after year. He's at a 96% rating right now currently. But to say that he's not in the discussion is blasphemy.
It
It's
don't look the
blasphemy.
same, Murph. It doesn't look the same. He needs a number one receiver.
He's
I'm
leading
sorry.
every
I go off
category,
of.
Trent. He's leading
I
every
don't
single. He's leading.
care. No, he's not. He doesn't have more yards to Tua. He doesn't have a better rating than Jared Goff or Brock Purdy. He has more
The
interceptions than
ratings
every
are
quarterback we just
subjective.
Can
named.
I can I
I'm just
just say
naming
this?
what he
Just
do.
because
It
you have the
doesn't
best.
look the same.
Can I say this?
It
Just
don't.
because you have the best odds by Vegas doesn't mean you're gonna win it, Bert. You
I'm
confusing
not saying
odds
that.
with
I'm
actual
just saying that
rankings.
that
He has the
there's
best
some
odds,
expert
but he's not the
analysts that
best
will
quarterback.
say that Patrick Mahomes, after today, Brock Purdy jumped in the
No, that
top
was the
five. He's out the
preseason
top
ranking.
five with that loss to Cleveland. What he did to the number one team. How many times has Patrick Mahomes taken down number one defense? Multiple times. And Brock Purdy went against
When?
his first time going against the number one defense in the league. He pissed down his leg. He pissed down his leg. He had
I mean,
125 yards. I don't want to hear nothing about
yeah.
injuries. Patrick Mahomes played last year against the
I
Jacksonville
didn't.
Jaguars with a broken leg, broken ankle. I don't want to hear nothing about that. So when you talk about leading the NFL
He
MVP
talking about
race,
last year.
man, last year, that's this year. They won in February. We talking about this year. They won in February. You
No,
want to
we
be
talking about
technical.
this football season.
Okay. Well, then say
That's
that then.
technical.
Because at the end of the day,
That's what
Patrick
we're talking about.
Mahomes, man, there's no way you can't say Patrick Mahomes with and then honestly, to Roy's point, he got Tua. You got a Lamborghini outside, you got a Porsche
like
on this
Tua.
side, you got two scat packs in the backfield. Mahomes is working with, he's pulling a Tom Brady. He's
What
pulling a Tom
Jared Goff
Brady.
working with?
He's pulling Tom Brady. Tom Brady, the Gronkowski, and then
What
then the
Jared Goff
band.
working with?
And the band.
What
That's what
Jared
it
What
Goff
is.
working
Jared?
with?
It's Patrick
What
Mahomes
is
and the
Jared
band.
Goff working with? This is why I say Jared Goff.
Jared
He has
Goff, who he
done this.
working with?
Hello?
St. Brown is hurt.
Yeah. Huh?
He won. He was
Hello?
on
Nah, he
Yeah.
balled
last
out
night.
yesterday. St. Brown
He
balled out
he
St. Brown
went
had
yesterday.
over 100
listen,
yards yesterday, BC.
he went crazy the game before without St. Brown. That's what I'm trying to tell you, bro. This man is number if I'm going off MVP, I'm going with Jared Goff. He's done.
So you believe
And would
today,
you
hold on, you believe today that Jared Goff is going to win the MVP battle. NFL MVP battle.
if he keep yes,
Right now,
if
as of
he
today.
does continue to do this, yes, how
Wow.
can he not? If
No,
basically
he don't
you
stand a
talking
chance
about
over
hold on,
Tua
you
or
talking
Patrick Mahomes.
hold
He,
on,
Don't stand a
listen to
chance
me.
with Jared Goff.
Tua, if you're looking at the teams, you're comparing the teams. Like Mercer, he got a scat pack, he got a Hellcat, he got a demon, all that. Tua has all that. This man is doing this with one person on his team. He got a rookie as the best, basically the best tight end in football right now. He
and
got a rookie
Laporta,
looking like the best tight
Statistically,
end in Laporta.
Laporta, he got
He
Jameer Gibbs.
he's won a game. Jameer Gibbs has been hurt for 2 games. He even won a game without Jameer Gibbs and St. Brown. And he still threw for probably 300 yards and 3 touchdowns last week without Jameer Gibbs and Laporta. And this man is bro, the man Jared Goff is MVP right now. If you don't want Jared Goff, you go with Tyreek Hill. The reason why I say Tyreek Hill is because he's going to do something that no receiver has ever done. He's going to win Triple Crown going over 2,000 yards, bro. So you got to give it to him because I believe Cooper Kupp should have won MVP that year. Murph, I feel like you going off the cliche shit. The Patrick Mahomes. There's no way you look at the Kansas City Chiefs and say that Kansas City looks like the same team. Patrick Mahomes look like the same play. It's impossible. They need a number one receiver. Without a
Let
number
me
one
know when I
receiver,
have the floor.
Patrick Mahomes is done. Go ahead.
Let me know when I have the floor.
Go ahead.
All right. Now you said that what Kansas City looks like. I'm talking about one individual player. This is an individual award. This is the NFL MVP of the entire league. Jared Goff. He threw four interceptions. No, not four. He threw he's got 3 interceptions on the year.
Mhm.
They are a good running team. But to say that, I'm not going to say that he can't be in the discussion. I'm not saying that. But as far as leading the race, he's playing really good ball. His defense is a top-ranked defense. You can say that now that the Eagles and the 49ers have fallen this past week, you can make an argument to say that the Detroit Lions are possibly the number one team in the NFC. You can't you
Why
you
is
can make
that?
that you can you can make that argument
Why is
as a
that?
team. Excuse me, what
Why
was that?
is that though? Why is that? Why could you
As a
make that
team,
argument?
let me
What
finish.
were they last year?
As a team, they are winning ball games. Well, they 5-1. They just beat the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, but they really haven't played anybody. They
Oh my
played.
God, they beat y'all.
They beat the
they
Bucks.
beat the Chiefs, Murph.
They beat the Chiefs
And
by 1 point.
I told you they win in the NFC North before the season started.
The
I
NFC
said the
North.
line. You said no.
They moved up. They moved up from the NFC North to now winning maybe the entire NFC.
But can I get you to say, are you on board with the Detroit Lions winning the NFC North? Can you just say that?
I agreed with you back then. I said that they had
No,
a
you
chance
said
to
the
win
Vikings was going to win. You had
Yeah.
the Vikings.
No, I said
Yes.
no. I didn't. No. I went. If Jordan Love
Oh,
does what he did in preseason, that it could be possibly Detroit and Green Bay. I'm not a fan of Kirk Cousins. I never liked Kirk Cousins. Kirk Cousins, you just watch him
so who you
on a
had winning
Netflix
the
show.
North,
Quarterback.
Murph? Who you had winning the North?
He's not a guy that I would go for. He's a quarterback I wouldn't want to play for.
So who you had winning the North?
Detroit. Run the film back.
Murph, you did not have Detroit winning the North. I had it. You had the Vikings. I'm telling you, you had the
All
Vikings.
right. Well,
So you say you on board with them. Let's just be clear on that.
I already was on board with Detroit because of how they finished the season last year, Roy.
Okay. All
So
right.
to your
Okay.
point, yes, I agree with you. Detroit is not only going to win the NFC North,
Okay.
they are a possibility they can knock your Eagles off and they can knock Triggs 49ers off. So
You going too far, Murph? But go ahead.
I'm just saying, hey, you talking about NFL MVP race. We talking about who is the best offense out there, and Triggs throwing all these numbers and all these stats out. Let me give you some stats. They only played Carolina, Green Bay, Atlanta, and Seattle, and Tampa Bay. In the first game of the season, they played Kansas City. They beat Kansas City, but they lost to Seattle. They lost to Seattle. They lost to
Tough team.
What's
That's
our
a tough
quarterback over
team.
in Seattle?
Geno Smith.
Geno Smith. Lost to
That's a
a
tough
Seattle team. And then Atlanta, Green Bay, Carolina. What are we talking about?
So the Bucks.
What you
Sorry,
mean
you
what we
gonna sit
talking
here
about?
and say the Bucks? Sorry,
So what
That was
now?
about to say the Bucks is a
the
tough team.
Bucks. The Bucks.
The Bucks are not sorry. Now, I'm not saying the Bucks sorry at all. I'm not saying that.
Okay.
But what I am saying is that they're not as good as Kansas City. They're not as good as the
They
Eagles.
they
beat
already
Kansas
beat.
City.
But I'm saying they're not as good as Kansas City or the Eagles. They're not as good as all
Bro,
those.
Murph, how can you not be as good as Kansas City and they beat them? How can you say that?
It was the first game of the season.
It doesn't matter, bro.
Okay, that's fine, Murph. But this is what I'm saying. We're talking about a team that didn't make the playoffs last year, bro. A team that did not make the playoffs last year went into Kansas City the first game of the season and won. I don't care who they didn't have, who they did have, what drops they had. I don't care about none of that. This team went in there. Hey, I'm gonna stuff it down your throat and I'm gonna beat you, bro. A team that didn't make
That's
the
it.
playoffs that beat the Super Bowl champions. They did that.
That's
Seattle
it.
was a tough team. It came to if you think Seattle ain't good, you tripping. Seattle's a tough team, bro. They hard to beat. And then we go
Yeah.
into Tampa and beat Tampa, bro. Tampa not easy just to come in Tampa. You played in Tampa, didn't you?
Right.
Let's
Yeah, it ain't
let's
easy to go in
clarify
there.
though. Let's clarify the reason. All I'm saying is that he's not winning it. He's not leading the NFL MVP race. You went. That's
I
the
agree.
original question.
Golf.
He's not.
That's true.
Now we could get into the whole discussion of are they a
Don't
good
even put
team?
Patrick Mahomes in it. So if you're removing Jared
Trig.
Goff, remove Patrick Mahomes. Now who you got?
Nah, you going too far with that with Trey.
You say remove. You say take him out. You say take him out, meaning that he's number one, right? And then
If you're
who's else?
taking Jared Goff out, you're taking Patrick Mahomes out because Jared Goff is playing better than Patrick Mahomes. So you remove both of them. Now who's the MVP then?
I don't see how you could say he's playing better than. I don't see how you could say he's
He's
playing better than Patrick Mahomes.
I beat you for one. I played better than you tonight. I beat you. That's for one. For two, I wasn't even a playoff team. You just won a Super Bowl. That's two. For three, I'm 5-1. For four, I have the same numbers but better than yours. That's why.
No,
And you have better weapons than me.
who did?
Travis
I
Kelsey is
would
better
say
than
that.
anybody. Travis Kelsey is better than
Yeah.
anybody
Yeah,
on
I
Detroit
agree.
team. So therefore,
Yeah.
you got better weapons than me.
And to say that Patrick Mahomes or Jared Goff.
No, I
I
think
mean,
I
Detroit
just killed
if you
collectively.
taking your pick, man, I mean, I would love to hear what the viewers got to say, man. If you taking Jared Goff as the
Det-
lead, Trig right here on this show, week 6 of the NFL recap. is taking Jared Goff as his NFL MVP. I mean, it's got to be his dark horse pick. I'm gonna give him a way out. I'm gonna say it's his dark horse pick because there's no way that he
No,
can
it's my
stand on
pick as
two.
of
There's no way he
today.
can stand. There's no way he can walk around with his head up high and say that. I'm not saying that he's not in the talks, but leading. Ah
As of
man,
today,
I
the
don't.
only person
Jared Goff.
playing
Let me
better.
rate. Let me rate mine. Let me rate mine. Then I'll go one Patrick Mahomes, two Tua.
Let's go.
Nope. One Patrick Mahomes,
What?
two Tyreek Hill, three Tua. Tua got to throw to somebody, Roy. He has to throw the ball to somebody. And then we would go, man, because Jalen Hurts and Brock Purdy both dropped.
Oh my!
I would give Jared Goff the benefit of the doubt and put him at fourth. I'll put him
Hey,
at
if
So
you
fourth.
who's
don't even mention
second?
Jared
Tua.
Goff. Don't even mention. Yeah,
Tua
hold
or
on. We
Tyreek,
said
they
Tyreek.
2A, 2B.
So
Do
who
not
three?
mention Jalen Hurts
Hold on,
at
Trey.
Who's
Hold on,
all.
three?
Trey. So who number three?
Tua and Tyreek. They 2A, 2B. Or flip 2 and 3, however you want to do it. Patrick
Okay,
Mahomes is
so
1.
right.
Tyreek or Tua is 2 or 3.
Okay.
Because
Okay.
they on the
Gotcha.
same
Okay.
team.
Okay.
They on the same team, you know.
Okay.
So it's like,
Okay.
okay, you gotta have a nice car, right? You gotta have a fast car, but you also gotta put gas in the car. So they both gotta help each other. They help each other.
Right.
Tua's, if you take Tyreek Hill off of that team, he is not in the MVP race.
At
Tua's
all.
not in the MVP race.
Eh,
If Tua's off that team, I mean, if Tyreek Hill is off that team. So, and
I
then you
agree.
add Mostert, who's playing lights out. You add Ain't Chain, who's playing lights out, you give him the ball, you throw him a swing route, he take it 70 yards. Okay, now it makes you like you threw a 70 yard. I mean, come on, man. The dude is also they making guys miss, they breaking tackles, they doing all that.
But
I'm not saying that
but
Tua's
when
not
you
playing a high level. He's throwing the ball. He
oh, okay.
has more yards than anybody in the NFL. But so does Tyreek as a wide receiver. So, but then that's where you jump in. You go those three: Patrick Mahomes, Tyreek, or Tua,
Tua.
and then Jared Goff. And then even then, you still got to debate with Hurts and Purdy with Goff. But to put Jared Goff up there past Tyreek,
Hurts is not even in
past
the
Tua,
conversation.
and past Mahomes, you got to be kidding me.
Yeah,
You got to be kidding
he's
me.
doing more. He's doing. It's a thing called doing more with less.
No, come
Go
on, man.
look
You
at the
just
game he
you
played with
just
Saint.
you just said don't give me an asset and then take it away from me just because Steph Curry he shoots threes
No,
he shoots threes good so
I'm not. I'm
don't
saying
just because he got assets.
no,
Come on,
Not
I'm
Trey.
gonna let you
Golf
go.
has
I'm
more
saying
Let him
there's
assets.
a
finish. Let him finish. Let him finish. Then Roy, you got the flow.
Go
Trey
ahead.
go
Go
Roy.
ahead.
Then you go. I'm gonna come back to me.
Golf has more assets than who?
What you
Then
talking
Than
about?
who, Roy?
Patrick Mahomes. Clearly, you got Laporta. You said
How?
Laporta is one of the best tight ends in the league, right?
If not
As a
I
the
say
rookie.
best, that
Jared
came out his
Goff
mouth.
has made Laporta one of the best tight ends in football. Jared
Okay, but
Goff
he's
done that.
still
Who
a
is
good tight
Laporta?
end, though.
Who no,
Okay,
who in the hell is Laporta?
Laporta, Montgomery toting that rock, Sun God.
Talk
That
to
man
him,
got
Roy.
We the
Talk to him,
weapons.
Roy. Talk
son.
to
The
him,
man
Roy.
No,
got
he does not
weapons.
have.
Talk to him,
No,
Roy.
the only weapon, the only
Collectively, he
weapon,
has
the
weapons
only
more
weapon,
than
the only
Patrick
weapon.
Mahomes.
Hold-
Okay, put it like this: the only weapon he has is Sun God. That's the weapon that he has. When
All
you
right,
on the field, who are you worrying about? You worrying about Sun God. Now you worrying about Laporta because he's made Laporta that. Jared Goff done that.
Okay,
or not Trey.
okay,
Let Roy
okay,
get the
Laporta,
floor. Trey, let Roy get the floor. Roy, your debate. You got 1 minute.
okay, okay. Golf is not in the top three. Get him out of the top three. Let's be clear on that. Okay, Golf has more weapons than Patrick Mahomes. So Patrick Mahomes is the one doing more with less because he has Travis Kelsey. Yes, Travis Kelsey, I agree with you. One of the best tight ends ever. Cool. We understand that. But there's nothing else after Travis Kelsey. Let's go to the Lions. Jared Goff. Okay, you got Laporta. He's balling. You got Montgomery. He's balling. You got the Sun God.
you talking
He's
about a running?
balling.
Hold on.
Okay,
Let him finish. Let
So
him finish. Let him
how can
finish.
you sit here and say that Golf is ahead of Mahomes because he has less weapons than Mahomes? Come on, man, miss me with that trade.
okay.
Trey, you got a
Time out.
minute.
You
Go,
just
Trey.
mentioned
Go. You got a
you just
minute.
mentioned a run. Okay, you just mentioned a running back. that does not catch the ball. David Montgomery don't catch the ball, so he's not a weapon. If you go use David Montgomery, I'm gonna use Pacheco because Pacheco's balling. So you can't use them two. We're talking about weapons who he throws the ball to. He made Laporta. Laporta is nobody. Coming into this league, Laporta is nobody. We're not thinking about Sam Laporta. He made Sam Laporta. Now, when we talk about the Sun God, you go weapon. Now, you compare Sun God to Travis Kelsey. Who's better? That's why I say that Patrick Mahomes has better weapons because he has a Hall of Famer, first ballot Hall of Famer, and the best tight end damn near to ever play the game as his weapon. And if you want to mention Laporta, then you mention the Rashid Rice guy. That's
Let
like
me ask
those
you a
are the
question,
same
Trick,
type of people.
real quick before Murph. Murph next,
Go
real
ahead,
quick,
Roy.
Murph.
Go ahead.
Is Josh Reynolds better than any
No,
KC receiver? Yes or no?
no,
Josh Reynolds
no,
from Detroit.
no,
What receiver on
no. Josh
KC better
Reynolds
than
ain't
Josh
shit.
Reynolds? Who better on KC
Rasheed
than Josh
Rice.
Reynolds?
The dude from Lakewood High School. What his name is? What's
Valdez
the guy
Scantling.
from Lakewood? Valdez
MVS.
Scantling.
Okay.
Him. Any of them. Josh Reynolds is nobody. Don't even
What
mention
about
him when you
Okay.
mention the
All
what
right.
about
weapon.
that
He's
Okay.
Gator?
not a
What about
weapon.
that Gator boy? What about that Gator boy, Kadarius Tony?
He trash. He's
Who?
trash. Don't mention him, please. I swear to God, he is so sorry. I don't care if
but
he see this. I don't care if he's sorry, and he need to hear that.
hey,
He's
but Trey,
sorry.
hey, I gotta let you know
He's
though.
sorry, boy.
Hey, Sam Laporta though. I agree with a lot of stuff you said, but Sam Laporta was a second round draft pick. He's a rookie. I can't say that he's
Come
nobody.
on.
He a second
Come
round
on.
tight end
Now,
from Iowa. You know that's like tight end university. You know what I'm saying?
now
Iowa,
name,
they breed him
name,
out there. So I gotta just say that.
now
Hey, don't
name, now
just put.
name.
You gotta put some respect on Iowa now. I got some
I,
teammates,
now,
some brothers, man. Shout out Brandon Myers, man. You know I love you, boy. Iowa boy. Hey, I will put them. They put them tight ends at
I
name
hear
a
Iowa.
you.
name a rookie tight end. Name a rookie tight end come in like that, man. It's the quarterback that's getting him that ball, man. Give him that confidence, feeding that good energy into that boy to make that boy be who he is. That man coming to the NFL
Oh,
balling,
what you mean? The tight end
balling
from
because
Atlanta. You forgot about him? Kyle Pitts?
he's trash.
Florida boy?
He's trash. That's another one. That's
No.
another one.
Kyle Pitts is far from trash. It's the offensive coordinator in that system is making him look like that. But look at his last two
Brother,
weeks.
this year
Man,
three.
Kyle Pitts in
Hey,
any other
when you
offense,
would
he'll be
let me make
Pro
this
Bowling.
point.
This year
Let me
two.
make
This
this
year
point.
two. Year
And
two.
Murph
Year two.
and Murph,
Year two.
this year
Year
three.
two.
Murph, you play this year three. This year
Year
three.
three.
Trust me, I know about him. He trash. This is why I say, if you, and just let me make this point real quick, Murph. When you play football, bro, and I never played football, especially not at your level. You play football,
Mm-hmm.
bro. Listen, you go to your quarterback, bro. I'm that guy. Hey, brother, you got to get me that ball, or we gonna have a problem. My career depend on this. I'm trying to be a Hall of Fame. I'm trying to be better. You sit back and you just allow them not to throw you the ball. That's trash, bro. You don't either you sorry, or you scary, or you don't have the mentality. It's one of the three. He either don't have
Uh,
the mentality,
I
bro.
will.
I'm going to the
If
coach or anything.
so,
You got to get me the ball.
Kyle Pitts as a rookie had it is 3 years. And years going by fast, but I'm getting
Yeah,
old. Kyle Pitts had
he had
over
a
a
lot of
thousand.
yards with one touchdown.
He
A
had over
thousand yards,
a
1,000
thousand
yards
One of
with
the
one
yards.
best rookie
touchdown.
tight ends ever. One
He
of the
had
best
a,
rookie tight ends
Last
ever.
year, last year
last
he
year.
didn't score a touchdown,
Hey, Marcus Mariota. That was all on his shoulders. You seen
and
quarterback. You
Come
that's
on.
seen other.
that's his fault because you go to this quarterback, you let
Hold
him
on.
know I'm not playing no games with you. Get me that ball, homeboy. That's him.
Okay.
It's him. He got to take responsibility for him not getting the ball. That's why I say, is he a player? Is he good? He's fast. He's strong. He's physical. He can do everything, but he's not making them get him the ball, and that's his downfall. He ain't got no heart.
So, you
What's
saying
your final take on this, Murph? What's your final take on
Laporta?
this?
So we got a comment. A comment from one of the viewers. Laporta is the second best tight end in the league right now. Jared Carter just posted that. So
He the best
the best over Kelsey,
right now.
man.
Y'all
I
go
don't
off
know,
of
Trick. You
names.
might be
Stop
reaching on
going
that
off
one,
of
Trick.
names. Go off of who playing, how they playing right now.
So who got the
Travis
Go
most
off of
Kelsey
tight
just
that.
end
had.
yards?
He just, bro. He just had. Travis Kelsey just
Laporta
had
just
two.
did that
Hold
too.
on, time out. He just had like 150 yards. Trick, what are you saying in one game?
Laporta has done that as well. Not
No,
150,
Laporta.
but he had a crazy game. 2 games
One
ago.
game?
I'm saying he's playing the best.
No, Laporta's games right here. He has no games over 100 yards.
He's
0.
playing the best.
And you're
But
saying he's
okay,
better
so
than Travis Kelce? He has no games over 100
no, I'm
yards.
not saying he's better than Travis Kelce. I'm saying he's
That's
playing the
what you
best,
just said.
most consistent.
You just
No, he's
said that.
not. We know he's not better. No, I didn't. I said he's playing the best.
With no 100
Is he
yard
better than
games.
Travis Kelce?
With
What
no
else is he
100
doing? What
yard
is he
games.
averaging? Name his stats. Let me get his whole year stats for the
All
year.
right, I'm gonna go Travis Kelce first. All right.
I'm
Even
gonna go
coming off
Travis
injury.
Kelce too. I'm
I'm
bullshit.
gonna just go to last game. We'll go. What have you done for me lately? Last game, Travis Kelce had 9 catches, 124 yards. All right.
Mhm.
He's got 3 touchdowns on the season. Okay.
What Laporta got?
All right. Hold on. Let me go back. Laporta he had 4 catches for 36 yards against the Bucs. He had 3 catches, 47 yards against Carolina. He had 4 catches, 56 yards against Green Bay.
No, don't break them down game by game. How many
Hey,
yards and points,
hey,
touchdowns do we have?
I said,
Because if we
hey,
gonna do that, we
36
gonna go
yards,
back and look at
47
Travis
yards,
Kelce.
56 yards, and Travis Kelce just had
We
124
talking about a
yards
tight
last game
end.
against Denver.
That's what I'm saying. I was bullshit about Travis Kelce. I'm sorry.
Okay, so I
I
just want
can't
to
do
make sure,
that.
hey, put that
Try
cap
that
on right,
guy.
boy.
Try that
Hey,
guy.
sit the cap on him, Roy.
Try that.
Hey, we need a graphic where you can put a hat on that boy. Put a hat on that
Try.
boy, man. Hey, but he's not leading. He's at 300. He got 29 catches, 325 yards, and he's behind Travis Kelce on that. Travis Kelce
Shout out Jared
has
Carter, Red Lady
missing the
Punch.
game as well. He missed the game, and
Yeah.
Travis is sitting at. Sorry about that. He's sitting at 10 more catches and 346 yards. So he had 36 catches,
Yeah. Travis
346
Kelce
yards.
different.
So he's got more yards and more catches. So, all
But
right.
not
So
bad for a rookie tight end. I think we all
But
agree on
don't.
that. Laporta's doing great as a
yeah,
rookie.
he's doing great for a rookie tight end, but he jumped on the cap bus. Cap
Oh,
game strong.
yeah, for sure, for sure. No,
Hey,
I was just
yeah, you
talking
was
a
feeling
little
yourself.
fast.
I
I'm
feel
so
your
sorry.
juices was going this morning.
No,
You was
for real.
feeling good, and I just
Yeah,
had to
but that
humble that down right quick.
that goes to the point of Roy when he's saying that um Jared Goff got more weapons, better weapons. I can't agree. He just got Jamison Williams back, but he been gone for
Yeah.
shit a whole year. So we'll see what he
All right.
do.
So appreciate you,
Okay,
Jared
quick
Carter.
question.
Any
Hey,
any more fan questions?
anything from Deke? Do we have anything from the fans? Any viewers? Viewers audible? Couple comments. Got a couple comments. You can read them out to me, Deke. Okay. Golf is definitely in the conversation for MVP. Okay, Trey building his fan base. Okay. Tua's killing it. Okay, Roy.
Let's go.
Yep. Kelce draws more attention. Yeah. Okay.
So
And also,
so
man,
Murph,
go ahead.
go ahead, Murph.
Switch it
So
up, Roy.
I was
Talk
saying,
to me.
yeah, I was saying, let's switch gears to this Monday night game. We got Dallas
Ooh.
Cowboys versus the Los Angeles Chargers. Okay, who you like tonight, Murph?
Uh, I always gotta put this disclaimer out. Always gotta put it. I'm not a Cowboys fan. But
But hold on, that's your NFC pick. Now let's be clear on that.
yeah. My NFC pick
Was the Cowboys?
to go to the Super Bowl. No, I said no. Hold on. Don't put words in my mouth.
Oh, Murph.
Don't put words in my mouth. Don't put
Hey,
words in my mouth. What I
cameras don't
said,
lie, Murph.
the film don't lie. Film don't lie.
Yeah,
And we can
film
run
don't
it
lie.
back. We can run it back. But I said I'd like them to go to the NFC Championship versus the Eagles or the 49ers,
Right.
and I don't know if they will make it
Right.
out of there. You know what I'm saying?
So you going back on that?
No, I like tonight's Monday pick. I like the Dallas Cowboys to beat the Chargers. And here's why. They got embarrassed on national TV playing against the 49ers last week. I think that if any player that gets embarrassed like that, 40 points put on them, get blowed out, I think they're going to come out hyped up, ready to go, the same way that, let's say, Oregon came to play Colorado. So the way that they came out, they were more energized, more hyped for the game because the hype behind the name. But then we also see Oregon lose recently to Washington, I believe. So the
Was
same
it
type of
Stanford or Washington? Could have been. Yeah.
yeah, one of those. I'm not big into college football, but Dallas Cowboys will beat the Chargers tonight simply based on the fact that the emotions are going to be high. They have a point to prove. Everybody in the media is dogging them, ragging them down. So I think the Chargers are going to be in for a dog fight. The Chargers not going to lay down, but they do have injuries. One of their number 2 receivers down, Mike Williams,
Mike
correct?
Williams,
Williams.
right?
Yep, tore his ACL, out for the season. So I'm taking the Cowboys.
Murph, I have to agree with you on this, man. I like the Cowboys to bounce back defensively. Like you said, they were embarrassed on Sunday Night Football by the San Francisco 49ers. And I think Dak, through all the criticism, he's gonna play slightly better this week. And to your point, also the Chargers, they're going through some injuries. Mike Williams, I think Josh Palmer showed up on the injury report at the last minute, so his status for the game is up in the air. Austin Eckler is coming back from injury. Let's see how he performs on his first game back. So Quentin Johnson, they drafted him to be that newer version of Mike Williams. So I mean, the offense is kind of working through some, like we said, injuries. So I don't know how prepared they will be for the Dallas defense. So I have to agree with you on this one. I have to give the edge to Dallas tonight. My score prediction, I'm gonna say.
Hold on, don't give your score yet.
Uh,
Trig, what's your take?
okay, go ahead, Trey.
Shit, we all on the same boat. I feel like Dallas gonna come out and win because they got embarrassed, like you said. I feel like Dallas is overall better team than the Chargers. I like Justin Herbert, but I feel like Herbert don't know how to like win that game. You know what I'm saying? Like when it come down to that big game, he always lose. This Monday night game, Dallas Cowboys, he always lose that game to me. Even though I know that Dak is trash, I just feel like Dallas themselves go put it together and win. I feel like Dallas go.
Man, you saying Dak trash?
Yeah, Purdy better than him too.
Definitely,
You put Purdy
definitely.
on this team. Oh, them boys gone. They out of there. You put
Purdy on
Purdy on Dallas, they gone.
put Dak in San Fran.
And he done fucked the team up.
No way. Without a
They won't
no
play
no
the same. They will not
no
play the same. Dak is not. He's not Brock Purdy, brother. I'm sorry. But I
man.
had to throw that Purdy in there because I want you to understand. I want you to look at the game, Murph. Stop going off of names and people and look at the game as it's being played and watch this man
No,
throw the ball. Watch these
man.
games.
Well, I can say the
Yes.
camera gonna be
Hey,
on them
hold
tonight.
on. Hey, that's
Big cameras.
condescending, man. I'm watching the games, Trey. Don't sit here try to say that.
So you not and you play
Anybody can say,
receiver. So how you not looking at this man throw this ball, bro? This man
I'm
can
not.
play, bro.
Hold on. One thing, let's just clarify this. I I played in the NFL for 9 years. So it's a respect
Yes,
level
sir.
when it comes to guys that do things for 1 year, guys who not even on their second contract. So let's just get that established. If you're not on your second contract,
Hmm.
that's the whole reason why everybody in fantasy is so upset because Justin Jefferson is hurt. And I told all y'all, my friends, fans included, that Tyreek Hill and Devontae Adams is better than Justin Jefferson and Jamar Chase. Run the film back, run the tape back. All I'm saying is that you're saying that watch the games. I'm watching the game, but I'm looking in the future too. You could do things for a while. Like there's a rule, an unwritten rule in the NFL. And as anybody that's ever played, you're not considered. You're not even considered. You're still a rookie in your third game of your second season. Until the third game, all your rookie duties still apply in your second year because it's a not for long league. NFL stands for not for long. The average career is 2 years, 2 seasons. That's the average. So, like, you know what I mean? I did 9. So there's a respect level when it comes to just throwing somebody over who somebody that has been a 5, 6-time Pro Bowler and just saying that they trash. I can't let that go. I can't live for it. I won't let that stand.
So is he mediocre, Murph, or
Who?
average? Let's say average. Dak Prescott, is he average or below average?
I would say he's a top 15 quarterback in the NFL. He's top 15.
Okay, so average. So that's average.
No, that's above average. It's 32 teams. He's top 15.
So
Above average.
Dak, he's above average.
He's above average quarterback for sure. He's not average.
So you're telling me that Dak Prescott has all the tools to take that team to, well, you said that's your pick to get to the NFC Championship. So
NFC
that's
Championship.
apparently, so that
Yeah.
apparently you do think he's good enough. But
Yep. We
has
lost
he
Trig. I don't
has
know what
he
happened.
has
Go
he
ahead.
won games when it counted?
Has he won games when it counted? Oh, we
Because
got
you
Trig
get to
back.
the
Here we
second
go.
round.
Say
You
that
get to the
again.
second round. I said, what has Dak Prescott done to make you think that he will get to the NFC Championship? Like, what has he done? Like, has he even, like, what has he done, Murph?
He's won ball games. Consistently over. First of all, it's hard to go 8-8 in the NFL. Just to go 8-8, it's hard to go 500.
Zach Wilson can go 8-8.
No, he cannot.
Yeah.
Zach
He's
Wilson won't go
3-3 right
8.
now.
He won't go 8-8. Zach Wilson won't go 8-8. It won't be because of him. It won't be he the reason why. He's at a 30.
Murph.
He's like a 30% quarterback rating. 30%. He's got more interceptions than touchdowns.
Bro,
If we were talking
they're
about Jameis Winston or
3-3.
Dak Prescott right now, y'all would be through. Y'all would have thrown everybody in the world. If Dak
Murph.
Prescott had Zach Wilson's stats, he'll be thrown in the trash.
He be worse. He led the league in interceptions last year, and he
He
missed 5 games.
okay. He led the league in
Come on,
interceptions.
what else do you need to say? What else do you need
Okay,
to say, Murph?
I can answer that. He led the league in
Go
interceptions.
ahead.
What do he have? 14 interceptions. Okay.
No, yeah, more than that.
How many he had? Look it up. How many he
I
had?
can't look it up, but
Okay.
too many, more than everybody else. I can tell you that much. I don't know how many. It was more than everybody else. But
Okay,
listen
he
to what
had
I'm
more
trying to tell you.
he had more than everybody else, right? Okay, he
Yes,
had more
sir.
interceptions.
And he missed 5 games.
I'm
He
a
did
debunk.
more with less. He's a definition of doing more with less.
Okay, he had 15
Played less
interceptions last
games
year.
and did more.
He had 15.
And he missed 5 games.
Dak Prescott had 15 interceptions. He missed 5 games. Okay, he's trying to force some things. They lost some games. He wasn't in the game. You know, we got to talk about the psychology of a player. He wasn't in the game because he was out. I think he missed 4 games with his thumb. He threw 15 interceptions on the season. Okay, Brett Favre has thrown 30. Eli Manning
Yeah,
has thrown
Brett.
30. Brett Favre
Yeah,
has
but
thrown
they
25.
interception
Hold
throwers.
on. Brett Favre has thrown 25. Eli Manning
Name
has thrown 30. So
now what do all them people got in common? Everybody you just named.
they got rings. And guess what? And that's where it goes.
Oh,
But guess what? Guess what that leads to, though? You got to give them time. You gave these dudes,
he
okay,
got time. How long that been in the NFL?
okay, Peyton Manning played 20 years in the NFL and got 2 Super Bowl rings.
Now I'm
All I'm
gonna
trying
pull
to
a
bring
you
some
on
light
you.
to, give him 20 years. Give him 20 years. You
Murph.
gave Brett Favre 20 years with 30 interceptions. You gave Eli Manning 16, 17 years with 30 interceptions.
Murph.
All I'm
I go
saying
by
is to
the
change. This show is about debating and also changing the narrative. And you can get where I'm going without having to say what I gotta say. You feel what I'm saying?
Oh no,
30.
no, I'm not doing that. I'm not
I'm
doing. I
just, I'm
never
just,
do
I'm
that.
just, I'm just
I just
bringing
call
light to the
a
viewers and to the
spade.
world. That's probably
Yeah,
why. That's probably why I ain't been on the ESPN's. I'm gonna keep it real, funky for you, real funky for you. Don't just throw
yeah.
away Dak because he got 15, but then Brett Favre can play 20 years and throw for 20, 30.
But
They
look,
did it
you
at
got to go by
Jameis.
the eye
They
test.
did it at
Oh
Jameis.
Lord, please don't, please Murph, don't do it.
But I'm just saying,
Don't
I'm
bring
just, I'm just bringing the narrative. They
it.
did it at Jameis. Okay, he led the league in yards. Let's go there. He led the league
He
NFL
did.
in yards and
Yes, he did.
touchdowns. Number 2,
Yes.
he threw
And what
30
Who,
else?
Dak
picks.
Prescott?
Hold on,
No,
no. We talking
Jameis.
about Jameis.
He
And what
he
Oh,
else?
Jameis.
he led the league in picks with 30.
And what else?
That was it. What you mean?
He threw pick sixes. A
Yeah.
few of them.
So
He
what
led
do you
league in
think?
pick sixes.
You
That's
think that you
giving him.
think that you think that this year that Peyton Manning and Eli's and the Brett Favre's when they threw 30 interceptions, none of them was pick sixes?
Not as many as Jameis.
Come on,
Jameis.
man.
The
You speaking
Jameis.
hypothetically. We could
I'm,
table that for the next debate and bring that back to the table.
yeah.
But that's what I'm telling you.
But
All I'm telling you is 15 interceptions. Man, if any of these other quarterbacks throw 15 picks, dog, I'm telling you right now, it's not gonna be highlighted the way Dak Prescott
well,
is.
Matthew Stafford throw a lot of interceptions.
We ain't
He
heard
Well,
nothing about
here's
Zach Wilson throwing more interceptions than touchdowns. We ain't heard nothing about it.
yes. They,
hold
oh
on,
no,
Zach
they
Wilson.
crucified. They
You
crucified Zach
yeah,
Wilson,
No,
bro.
he
They
no, they
crucified
I
crucified.
him
don't
No,
even
no,
know.
no. They
Nobody's even
talk bad
arguing
about
about.
Zach Wilson. They crucified Dak Prescott, but it's a big difference.
because the
So
team
Murph,
that he plays for.
right when you play on America's team, that's what comes with it, Murph.
No, that's a bunch of baloney, man. So you just gonna come on.
How? The spotlight is on Dak Prescott and Jared Goff. I mean, not Jared Goff, but
Every
and
NFL
Jerry
team,
Jones.
every NFL team to that city in that community, which touches every dollar in that community and creates so many jobs for the whole economic development in that city, is under the spotlight. Every NFL team is under that spotlight. Now they have painted a
Not
narrative
to the
to
point of
America.
Dallas
Dallas
Cowboys.
is America's team.
Right.
Dallas ain't my team. It ain't speaking
Ain't
for me.
mine either.
So
They
I
ain't
don't
speaking for
know.
me
You
either.
could paint a narrative of America's team. That ain't my team. Who like that? That's
But
not my
no,
team.
Murph.
So
That
I can't
right.
speak.
That's
You
probably
can't
not.
speak to say that. That is a narrative. That is a catchy phrase. That's a catchy name. That's a marketing tool that Jerry Jones has used to become America's team. But that mean they ain't my team. And I know a lot of
And it's
fans
all
out there in
about
this world
marketing.
that'll say Dallas ain't their team. A lot.
They ain't
That'll
my
stand
team.
right
That's
I don't
true.
like.
behind me.
I
That's
don't
true.
like the Cowboys. But when we talking about Dak, bro, I'm just saying. When I say Dak is, bro, you got the weapons, you got everything, bro. You sitting here talking about what Brock Purdy throwing for. Look at the yards that Dak is throwing for. That's what I'm saying. You contradicting because you talk about Brock Purdy in this light, but you're not talking about Dak Prescott, bro. This man is Nate. I go off of what I see. When I watch the game, I see it's not good, bro. It's not good. That's why I'm saying Patrick Mahomes, it don't look the same. It ain't that Patrick Mahomes you fear them boys when you get out there. You looking at them boys. It ain't the same. Jalen Hurts
Hey,
with the Eagles. That's why I say I can see them losing because they don't look the same.
man,
It's not
Jerry.
looking the same, bro.
No, that's what I'm saying. But yeah, think about it. To be a great football team offensively, you got to have chemistry. You got to be around your offensive coordinator for a while. I'm Brian Schottenheimer.
Yeah, I
He
agree.
just got here. Dak Prescott has been the starting quarterback for the Dallas Cowboys probably the last 8-9 years. I guarantee you he has at least 5-6 new offensive coordinators. Peyton Manning stayed with the same offensive coordinator for 15 years. Same thing with Eli. Same thing with Brett Favre. They get the same OC. Man, it's so hard to learn an NFL playbook. It's like speaking Chinese. It's hard to learn an
Now I
NFL
can
playbook.
believe that.
And then
Now I can
every
believe that.
year, these quarterbacks get changed out. Zach Wilson got dealt a bad hand, different offensive coordinators. There's multiple quarterbacks. You can go down the line. It's all about getting painted into the right situation. That's why I'm about situation. So when I talk about the same offensive coordinator been in San Fran for the last 5 years, and that's Kyle Shanahan. He stayed there. He hasn't changed. He's been there. Same OC the whole time. We ain't changed the playbook. If we come up, we say, hey man, we gonna come up with a handshake. And then we do the handshake. It's a long handshake. And then next week we change the handshake. And then we change it again. And then we change it again. And you keep changing. It's like, dang, bro, I don't know what's what. You got this coach telling me take 3 steps and get the ball out. You got this quarterback coach say have my right foot back. Have this one have my left foot back. They don't want me to look left to right. They want me to look right to left. It's so many ways that plays into that. That's all I'm trying to say. And it just brings you back to the point of a bro and a pro conversation. That's why I love this podcast. It just gives you a professional opinion and a bro opinion. So I'm just painting the picture for you just to put you inside the door. You know what I'm saying? Put you inside the door. Show you, hey man, I know what the narratives and what the media is. That's what you doing a lot of. You watching TV. That's what you're doing.
Right.
Listen to what I'm trying to tell you about
Can I
how it
touch
really
on that?
go on behind closed doors.
No, but see, I know that. What you're saying, I didn't play, but I know that. You feel what I'm saying? I
Yeah,
know when you switch offense. That's the same thing Lamar going through. Switching
exactly.
offensive coordinator. But I understand that. But this is what I'm saying. It still come down to you. Hey man, let's dumb this down to what we know and what we can execute versus trying to do 30 different things. Let's do 20 things
Now
and
you
we know we
speaking.
can execute these 20. Okay, so this is what I'm saying about it comes down to the individual. That's how I'm gonna let the coach know straight up. Hey man, we gonna execute this and we'll keep learning this as we go. But right now we running this because this is what we know we can execute. That's it comes down to the
Hey
individual.
man,
If you're a
that's a
coach,
great take, Trig. That's a
you're
great
a
take. Let
leader.
me just cut y'all right there. The only thing about that is coaches got egos. Now, if you got a coach that's going to check his ego at the door, that's one thing about Kyle Shanahan. Kyle Shanahan, open door policy. I played for Kyle Shanahan. You could go in there and say, hey, coach, man, let's sit down. Hey, coach, man, let's sit down. Let's go over some plays, man. What you think about this? What you think about that? And it'll be a two-way street. There's some coaches in the NFL, you go in that office and they going to have you sit in the lobby. And then when you do go in the office, he going to listen and he going to send you on about your way. Ain't gonna put no plays you even thought of in the game plan. Because he's like, nah, you're not smart. And they might not say you're not smart. They might think you're smart. They might think all those things. But they got egos. And it ain't that easy. It ain't that easy to go up to Mike McCarthy. Mike McCarthy might be cool. I don't know. But I'm just using him as an example. It might not be that easy to go up to Campbell at Detroit. Well, maybe it is. He played. See, that's another thing that brings me to the point. Coaches who played professional football are going to be better coaches than coaches who have never played before. And Campbell is showing you that. Todd Bowles is showing you that. Deion Sanders is showing you that these coaches coming. Former players is coming. So all I'm saying, and that I could see a coach who's never played before have a closed door policy. That's how it goes. But yeah, we being dead horse there. Let's get your Roy, Trig. Let's get your predictions.
The scores. I like Dallas tonight, Murph. 21-17.
21-17, 21-17. Talmadge.
27-24.
Who?
Who? Dallas.
Dallas.
Ooh,
Dallas.
you going Dallas? 27-24. Everybody
So
going
so Murph,
Dallas?
before you put your pick out, you was real close last week with that Raiders pick.
Oh
So
yeah, Murph
what's your
Adamas.
prediction this week?
17-14 last week. What Roy's referring to, Raiders versus Green Bay. You know, final score was 17-13. Minus Mike Williams, it all depends on the injury report. How is number 13 playing? Who? Keenan Allen? Keenan Allen, he's up
Yeah, he's
Like a
playing. Yeah, he's
monster.
playing.
like a monster.
Like a
Okay.
monster.
Yeah, he
Keenan
playing out his
Allen's
mind
up.
this year.
Who's their running back? Eckler? Eckler up?
Eckler, he's
The
back from
truth.
injury tonight.
This could possibly be a high-scoring game because you can't tell me Dak can't put up points. He put up 40 against who was that?
The
They put up a
Giants.
40-point game not too long ago. Predictions on the game. I'm feeling like Murph Adamas right now, man. Let me see. 20. 28-24. 28-24. And with
Dallas.
that being a hot, man, y'all, Roy ain't gonna like this. I won't be surprised if the Chargers get him. I won't be surprised they drop 2 in a row now. Now that we done discussed it all and Trigg weighing in on Dak Prescott, I won't be surprised if they
I
drop.
wouldn't be surprised either, though. I'm telling you
Yep.
that now because I'm telling you, bro. The Chargers go put up points. He's not stopping Herbert from throwing the
Yeah,
ball.
Herbert, he's throwing. He was in
Nah,
the MVP conversation.
Herbert got a little dinged up in his last game. Would that affect his
Of
offense
what
this
I
week?
said, it boils
I
down to
don't
that
know.
injury report. That injury report. So
Herbert
Yeah.
throwing
with
that
that being
ball.
said, I'll take
No,
Dallas
he gonna be
28.
throwing it, but I'm just saying, would that affect his performance? Would that affect what they could do offensively?
What did he hurt,
Probably
Roy?
not, but he
What
hurt
did
his
he hurt?
finger. I think
He hurt
he
his
hurt his
finger.
finger on his
Oh yeah,
throw.
I think he did
Oh,
hurt his finger.
yeah,
I saw that. Okay, a
yeah,
finger,
he hurt his
and
finger.
I'll stick with 28-24. All right. Now, last thing, man, we getting into. We're just gonna run down your picks for the next week.
Go ahead.
Picks.
What's the picks? I'll tell you on the spot, Murph.
Yeah, Dick, you can
Less
go
than
ahead and
10
run the
seconds. I'm gonna
music,
tell you who
man. We're
gonna
gonna
win.
we're gonna end this show right here, man. We also want to tell you all, Tree, back up a little bit. You ain't in the camera. Right there, right there, right there. Hey, slide over, man. There you go, right there, right there, right there, right there. You good. All right, here we go, man. Just again, thank you again, man. It's Louis Murphy, your co-host, with your host. Let me start that over. Louis Murphy again, man, with Roy, Murphy and Roy, one-on-ones podcast, the #1 sports podcast, debate podcast in the nation, where we tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. Well, at least in our minds. Thank you, Trey, man, for jumping on. Thank you, BC, for jumping on, man. So we're going to finish this show with our picks. Starting with the Monday night, everybody's going Cowboys across the board. We're jumping into week 7. Here we go, Jaguars Saints, Thursday night.
Jag.
Jag. I'm gonna go. Where is the game being played?
Jaguars at Saints.
I'm gonna go with the
Come on,
Saints
Roy.
at home.
You going Saints at home? I'm going Jags. Falcons, Bucks. Falcons at the Bucks.
I'm going Bucks.
Falcons, they at the Bucks.
Yep.
I'm going Bucks.
Bucks are 3 across
Hey,
the
we got
board
a
on
$100
Bucks.
bet. Don't forget that bet.
Hey, Bills, Patriots.
Who?
Bills.
Bills,
Bills.
Patriots.
Bills.
Going Bills. Bills at the
Yeah.
Patriots. Ooh, I could pick that as an upset. I could
Yeah,
pick that as an upset.
for sure. But then the Bills just lose. I don't think they're going to
No,
drop
I
2
think
in
they
a row.
pulled it out.
Bills traveling back from London.
Didn't they
I'll
beat
go
the
with Bills.
Giants last
Bills. Commanders, Giants.
Commanders.
Commanders.
I'll go Commanders too. No, I'm going Giants. I'm going Giants at home.
It's
Giants versus
division,
Commanders.
yo.
Divisional
tough.
game. Raiders, Bears.
Raiders.
Raiders. Steelers, Rams.
Rams.
That's a good
Ooh,
one.
that's tough.
That's a good one.
At the
Where's it at? Is it in
they
Pittsburgh or
they
is it
it's in Los
where's the
Angeles.
game?
Man, the second name,
Uh,
Roy, is Steelers, Rams.
it's
The
always
second team. Always
um
second team.
Rams.
Steelers, Rams.
Steelers coming off a bye week.
Ooh, Steelers. I'm gonna take that as my dark pick too. I'll take Steelers as well. Cardinals, Seahawks.
Seahawks.
Say it with your
Seahawks.
chest.
Seahawks.
Say it with your chest, Roy. Seahawks.
Seahawks.
Yeah.
All right, there it is. Browns, Colts. Browns at the Colts.
Browns. You see
Anthony
that defense
Richardson down.
yesterday?
Browns.
Who the backup?
Browns.
I'll go Browns.
Gardner Minshew.
Gardner Minshew.
Gardner Minshew versus P.J. Walker? Or does Deshaun Watson
That-
come back?
No, I think Deshaun
It
might
don't
come back
matter.
next week.
It don't matter.
Right,
That
exactly.
defense ain't finna play no games.
That's too true.
Boom.
Browns.
I'm going to go.
Say it with your chest, Murph. Who you
I'm
got?
going to go Colts. I'm going to go Colts.
Colts.
I'm going to go Colts over the
Now,
Browns. Over
now
the
what about the Colts? What about the Colts got you thinking they could win?
Well, what's that running back name? Y'all been talking about on
Jonathan
fantasy.
Taylor.
Jonathan
Jonathan
Taylor. And then
Taylor.
with Moss, right? I was really talking about Moss, right?
Yeah, Zach Moss.
Zach Moss. I think Jonathan Taylor, Zach Moss. They playing in Indy. And it's my dark horse pick of the week, man. I like the I'll
Okay.
take the Colts. I'm the Browns have not shown me that they can win multiple games back to back. You know, it's now one thing in the league is it's good to get one game every now and then, but to win 2, 3, 4, 5 stacked wins in a row, that's when you're a really good team. It's week to week in the NFL. So I'll take the Colts. Browns come in thinking that, Anthony Richardson's not playing and all this, and Gardner Minshew pull some magic out his hat. Lions, Ravens. Ooh.
That's the
Y'all
one.
just talked
Ooh.
all that about them Lions. Y'all got a Super Bowl MVP. League MVP. All that versus that man over there. And who you?
I'm going with the Ravens
Oh
Oh,
for
I'm going
sure.
with the Lions, boy. Book it. I'm going with the Lions.
Ooh,
What's up?
you going?
Book it.
Trey, that's how I know what. Hey, Trey, boy, you
Lions.
smart. Hey. Boy, you talk a good game. Boy, you'll sell a
No,
Lions.
bridge in Brooklyn.
no. If they was in that dome, it'll be different.
No, I don't
They'll
want to hear that
smash the
dome
Ravens in
talk.
that
I
dome,
don't want
boy.
to hear that dome talk. You
Boy.
just talked all about
Lions.
Jared Goff
Because
being the
I
MVP
mean,
of the
he
league
gonna do his thing.
over
He gonna do
Tyreek
his thing.
Hill, over
He
Tua,
gonna
that
do
you
his
got the
thing.
Dolphins on, and you come back and choose
The
a
re-
Ravens Lamar Jackson,
yeah,
who is my pick to
I
go to the
gotta
Super
go with the
Bowl.
Ravens. I
To
gotta
the
go with the
AFC
Ravens.
Championship
Ravens a
against
physical team.
Kansas City. I'm going Ravens
I'm
all
gonna tell
day.
you.
Flop. Go ahead,
Okay,
Roy.
y'all. Hey, listen, world. 1-on-ones world. Y'all hear this? He got the Ravens. I got the Lions. Let's rock.
Roy, your record against me is not good. Just
It's not
FYI.
a bad. Y'all
Roy, you're
should
not
keep
good.
track
You
of the
took Green
records.
Bay last week. He took Green Bay over the Raiders. And he took Green Bay big. So, and you see,
I
we
wouldn't
gonna
say
rock it.
big. Nah, I said they was gonna win. I ain't say big. I wouldn't
You
say
gave a
big.
prediction, Roy. You gave a prediction.
If they was in the
Oh, you
The
saying
if
as
they
prediction
far
was
as
in
was
that dome,
the
it'd be
margin of
different.
victory big?
yeah,
That's what you're saying?
you went big over them. It was like 14 point win over the Raiders.
No, it was not no 14 points.
If it wasn't 28-14, something like that.
No, I think I did. I think I did
Okay.
24, 21, something like that. I don't know,
It's
but
all
yeah.
good. Packers, Broncos.
Packers.
Packers.
I'm gonna go
Now you
Broncos.
talk about the Brock Purdy better than him too.
I'm going Broncos. Brock Purdy better than
Brock
who? Jordan
Purdy.
Okay.
Love?
Brock Purdy's better than Sierra
Russell Wilson.
husband. What his name is? Russell Wilson.
He better.
Russell Wilson. Russell Wilson.
Like I said, back to the
Stop, Murph.
respect factor. You
Keep
guys out
going, but
there
yeah,
that
Brock Purdy better than him too.
don't take this
Brock Purdy better than him too.
better than a 10-time Pro Bowler.
I don't
Okay.
care nothing about your
Better than
past.
10-time Pro Bowler. Russell Wilson went to the Pro
Better
Bowl
than a
10 times, and
10-time
you
Pro
got
Bowler.
Brock Purdy, who
Yes.
ain't been to one Pro
Yes.
Bowl over this man.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
All right, I'm gonna leave it at that. I'm gonna let that one kill itself. Chargers, Chiefs.
Chiefs.
Ooh.
Chiefs.
Man, Chiefs without a doubt.
Chargers.
Ooh, he just want to go
Chargers.
Okay.
against me. He just want to go against me.
That's the one. That's the one. Chargers.
That's
Chiefs.
a
In
division
the
game.
Chief.
It's not gonna be a blowout. Chargers always play them
Chargers.
boys tough, but Chiefs
Chargers.
gonna pull it out.
Chiefs pull it out.
Chargers.
Ooh,
Chargers.
this the game of the week for me. Game of the week. Dolphins, Eagles.
Dolphins.
Ooh, that's how the young
Dolphins. Out the gate. Hey,
Eagles.
the
Roy picked the Eagles to
Eagles.
go to the Super
Hey,
Fly
they
Bowl.
Eagles
go
fly,
Hey,
sweep.
baby. Fly
Hey,
fly.
Eagles fly,
and
baby.
it's gonna look crazy out there. I promise you,
Ooh,
it's gonna look so crazy out there. What's gonna happen to the Eagles, bro?
two 5-1
I swear to
Fly
God.
Eagles
teams.
fly, baby.
Ooh,
Listen, the numbers,
Fly
them
Eagles
boys finna
fly.
put up numbers. Two are finna go nuts. I'm telling you, boy. Hey, this shit, they gonna make an
hey,
example out the Eagles. They finna make an
ooh.
example out the
Eagles
Eagles.
got a
I'm
good.
telling you, bro.
Eagles got a top-rated
Man,
defense.
you really think
Listen
for
to
one
me, bro.
second the Eagles not gonna bounce back after being embarrassed by the Jets?
I don't
You really
care.
think that?
Listen, it's gonna look
Mm.
way worse.
Better make sure
Miami
Tyreek
is
Hill
finna
playing. That's all
do,
I'm gonna say too.
huh?
Better make sure
What you
Tyreek Hill
said?
playing. I know he came up a
Make
little
sure
lame
Tyreek
with a little
playing.
hammy out.
Tyree was a
Man,
little hurt.
listen,
I think he tweaked cramp or something like that.
listen. My
Yeah,
brother
I'm just saying, make
bulletproof,
sure.
man. My brother
Hey, I'm
bulletproof,
going.
man.
I'm going
I
Dolphins.
promise you.
I'm going Dolphins, man. I'm going with the 305, man.
And it's gonna be ugly, and
Over
it's
I'm
gonna
Fly,
going.
be
Eagles
ugly,
fly, man,
I'm
man,
going
y'all
and
listen.
it's
305,
gonna
baby.
be ugly, and it's gonna be
And I'm gonna tell you
ugly.
what they're
I'm
gonna
telling
do.
you this
They
now.
gonna they gonna put the
MIA
best O
Super
line in
Bowl.
the
Somebody
league.
just tied in. Hey, Jared Riley, MIA Super Bowl. Miami going to Super Bowl. So I didn't say that.
Hey,
Jared Riley said that. Thank you for tuning in.
Okay.
But this is going to be probably one of the most watched games this season. They have weapons
Oh, believe
all
it.
over the field. AJ Brown,
that's what's
Firepower
Smith,
gonna make an
everywhere.
example.
Swift. The battle of the running backs, Mostert versus Swift. Ooh, that's gonna be a good one.
Ooh,
You
I
know,
like both of
I wish
them.
Jalen Ramsey was playing to see him go against AJ Brown. But
Right.
the cornerbacks with the Dolphins,
Xavier,
They still
Xavier
got
Xavier
Xavier
Howard.
Howard.
Howard over there. Yeah.
You got Xavier Howard. You got
Hey,
my mind's slipping right now. Help me out, Trey.
Number 8. What's number 8?
look,
He
I'm gonna
pretty
tell
tough.
you, Tyreek going for 9 catches, 143 yards, 2 touchdowns.
On Darius
Ooh,
Slay?
what? Hey, now what? No. What
What?
AJ Brown gonna do? What
On
AJ?
big
Hold on,
game Slay?
Roy.
AJ
What? Hey,
Brown,
hold on.
bro,
Listen, I got
Slay
from.
can't guard no goddamn Tyreek.
Hold on, Tree. You said your prediction. You said Tyreek Hill's going 143 yards, 9 catches,
Nine
and 2
catches,
touchdowns.
143, two
Roy, what's your
touchdowns.
prediction for AJ Brown?
Hold on. Hasn't AJ Brown gone 4 straight games over 100 yards receiving?
Over 125.
Oh,
Over 125.
120. And what you think? He gonna go dumb. He gonna go more than that. He gonna go 150 yards, 6 reception, 150 yards, 2 touchdowns. What's happening?
Six. God damn, what he catching? 60 yards
Bombs
a
over
catch?
Baghdad. Bombs over Baghdad.
Hey,
He,
score predictions on that game because this is going to be the most watched game.
Oh, it's gonna be
Miami gonna beat them 30, 35, 24.
35-24.
I got 28-21 Eagles.
I don't know. They're gonna have to do a lot of tush pushing. Moving on. They'll do a lot of tush pushing. The last game, Monday night next week, 49ers Vikings.
49ers easy.
49ers,
Yeah, y'all gonna
Easy.
take 49ers.
a
Yeah,
catastrophe.
I'll
Don't you
take the
dare take the
49ers
Vikings.
too. But it's gonna be
Oh
tough.
yeah, oh yeah.
It's gonna be well. Justin Jefferson down. Deebo Samuel might be down. Christian McCaffrey might be down. Trent Williams might be down. That's just gonna be a battle of that's why I say the Dolphins-Eagles game gonna be the best game of the week. Dolphins-Eagles.
All right,
Hey,
much love.
again,
Thank y'all, man. Great show. Murph, you know what it is. Trig, thank you so much, man. BC. We have another great episode coming at you next week. Please follow, like, subscribe, comment on the YouTube page. Follow us on all your socials. TikTok, Instagram, Facebook. Thank you so much.
Yes, sir. One-on-Ones podcast, man. #1 sports debate podcast in the world, in the nation. Let's check y'all next week. All right, y'all, brothers. Okay, I'm telling them.